information and potential leads surrounding the Idaho murder mystery. Fox News' Alexis McAdams reports the latest on the Idaho college murders. Warning: the following contains details that might be considered graphic in nature. Moscow, Idaho. The fixed blade, Ka-Bar-style knife police are reportedly searching for in connection with the violent murders of 4 University of Idaho students is known to dull quickly and would have likely caused injury to the attacker because of the physical force required, an expert told Fox News Digital. Police have said since early in the investigation that they are looking for a fixed-blade knife that was believed to have been used in the November 13 quadruple homicide. The Idaho Statesman spoke to a Moscow building supply store manager earlier this month who said police had asked if the business sold Ka-Bar knives. The store does not sell them. Jonathan Gilliam, a former FBI special agent and law enforcement officer, told Fox News Digital the type of knife involved in the crime sheds light on the way in which the attack could have progressed. University of Idaho murders timeline: what we know. Police suspect a Ka-Bar knife may have been used in the slayings of 4 University of Idaho students. Inset. Caution tape surrounds the house near campus where the students were murdered. Police suspect a Ka-Bar knife may have been used in the slayings of 4 University of Idaho students. Inset. Caution tape surrounds the house near campus where the students were murdered. Credit: Ka-Bar. Derek Shook for Fox News Digital. Gilliam, also a former U.S. Navy SEAL, said he personally has experience with Ka-Bar knives, which he said dull quickly and are often used for survival-centric activities, such as skinning the bark off a tree, digging a hole or cutting leather. It's not going to be as thin and able to slice as other knives, he said. And when you do get it sharp, it's going to dull again just because of the nature of the fact that it's kind of a fat blade. Idaho murders: floor plan shows house where 4 college students were mysteriously killed 1 month ago. Idaho police searching for car crucial to solving quadruple murder video. The tip of the knife, he said, is known to break off. Ka-Bar knives are more frequently used for cuts that involve thrusting motions, instead of smoother motions, Gilliam further explained. A thrusting is much more a physical activity, he added. And so, the more you do that, the more tired you're going to be. Idaho murders: captain recalls finding weeping friends, family at somber crime scene. Ethan Chapin, 20, Xana Kernadal, 20, Madison Mogan, 21, and Kylie Goncalves, 21, along with the women's 2 other roommates in Kylie Goncalves' final Instagram post, shared the day before the slayings. Ethan Chapin, 20, Xana Kernadal, 20, Madison Mogan, 21, and Kylie Goncalves, 21, along with the women's 2 other roommates in Kylie Goncalves' final Instagram post, shared the day before the slayings. At Kylie Goncalves/Instagram. Gilliam added that he expected that the killer would have shown signs of bruising or cuts on the underside of his or her hand. And as the blade gets duller, it also becomes more slippery, he said. A state police forensics team looks for clues in Moscow, Idaho, November 21, 2022. 4 University of Idaho students who were slain November 13 in this house. A state police forensics team looks for clues in Moscow, Idaho, November 21, 2022. 4 University of Idaho students who were slain November 13 in this house. Derek Shook for Fox News Digital. It's a tremendous amount of effort that you are knowingly putting out for the purpose of killing, he said. Gilliam told Dr. Phil Monday that investigators would likely see a progression of smaller and smaller wounds on the victims as the killer carried out the attack, which likely grew more physical with each person. The victims of November 13 University of Idaho massacre. The victims of November 13 University of Idaho massacre. Instagram at Xana Kernadal / at Maddie Mogan / at Kylie Goncalves. Idaho murders: group spotted walking in background of body cam video taken near crime scene at 3 a.m. Tuesday marked 1 month since Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernadal, both 20, and 21-year-olds Kylie Goncalves and Madison Mogan were discovered fatally stabbed inside the girls' off-campus home. Moscow police captain gives details on police's initial steps in quadruple homicide video. The victims' bodies were discovered just before noon on November 13. The home at 1122 King Road is located just 1 block from the University of Idaho campus and near some fraternity houses. Officials have said they believe the victims were asleep when they were attacked between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Each victim suffered several stab wounds, and some showed signs of trying to defend themselves. Idaho murder investigation: investigators collect hours of video evidence from nearby gas station video. The homicides were carried out on the second and third floors. 2 other roommates were on the bottom floor of the home and were unharmed, police said. Moscow police officers responded around 11:58 a.m. to a report of an unconscious person at the address, but several people had gathered at the crime scene by the time police had arrived, officials said. An Idaho police body cam captured a group of people walking near crime scene on night of murders video. The 911 call originated from inside the residence and came from one of the surviving roommates' cell phones, police said. Multiple people allegedly spoke to the dispatcher before officers arrived. Police are analyzing 113 pieces of physical evidence and about 4,000 photos from the scene. They have also received more than 2,645 emails and over 2,770 calls to the city of Moscow Tiplin, police said. The FBI has received more than 1,084 digital media submissions. Moscow, Idaho, police using digital data to debunk rumors, Nancy Grace video. Last week, police revealed they had received tips and leads about a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra spotted near the crime scene in the early morning hours of November 13. They are seeking to speak with the person or people who were inside the vehicle and are asking the public for any information. The Moscow Police Department is urging the public to submit any images or information considered important or useful to their investigation. The public can do so by calling 208-883-7180, submitting tips through tiplini@ci.moscow.id.us or sending digital media here. Authorities have also created a dedicated web page related to the King Road attack. Stephanie Pagans is a digital reporter for Min Business and Fox News. Story tips can be sent to stephanie.pagans@fox.com and on Twitter @steph_pagans.